Bro, I don't think a lot of people understand that if you really want to build like a certain level of success, or you trying to get into that next tax bracket, or you just trying to level up as a man, y'all really have to get comfortable with being boring, bro. You know what I'm saying? It sounds monotonous. It sounds mundane. It sounds boring. You get what I'm saying? Girl's not gonna be attracted to me, bro. You know what I'm saying? What about YOLO, man? What if I'm gonna miss these experiences? What if I'm not gonna get all these stamps for my passport? Yeah, but what if you're broke in 30 years? What if you can't provide for a family? What if because you choose to go out and make these decisions right now, like travel and fund your life on credit and buy houses and be with women who aren't good for you, that you're suffering in the back end? You're still working at the age of 45, 50. You get what I'm saying? Like, y'all gotta understand, bro, especially as a man, you should not be worried about having fun. The only thing that should matter as a man is making yourself proud, making the people who depends on you proud, and conquering, bro. Because at the end of the day, contrary to popular belief, uh, bro, results is the only thing that matters. She's not gonna tell you that. Your mom isn't gonna tell you that. Your father isn't gonna tell you that. The girl you laying with isn't gonna tell you that. But results is the only thing that matters. And you being lazy and you choosing not to do the things you know you're put on this earth and designed to do, you're doing yourself a huge disservice. You know how they say like the small wins stack up? You know what I'm saying? Brick by brick, 1% better every day. Doing the small things right every single day will ultimately lead you to the things you want in life. It's the same with the bad decisions. When you're doing the good things for a prolonged period of time, for months, years on end, it's destined you get the results. You know what I'm saying? It's the same with the gym, bro. You work out every day, you eat a clean diet, 80% clean, have a cheat meal or two on the weekend, rinse and repeat. You doing that for months on end, years on end. I mean, the product is 8 to 10% body fat, high testosterone levels, quality sleep, strength through the numbers, a godlike aesthetic. People saying you're on steroids. You know what I'm saying? When you're doing the good things right, the good things come. But it's the same on the inverse. It's the same with the bad things. Sleeping in, you're not regimented, you're not working out, you're chasing girls who aren't good for you, you're drinking, you still addicted to drugs, you're not productive, you're late to everything, you're not holding your word. These are character traits that I listed that the average person does on a daily basis. On a daily basis. But how I was saying, how I'm trying to correlate that to how the small wins stack up and ultimately you succeed, it's the same with the bad, bro. You do the bad things for a long period of time, bro. Eventually, like, bro, you're gonna live a shitty life. You're gonna get nothing but shitty results. Your physique is gonna be a representation of that. Your relationship is gonna be a representation of that, and your bank account is gonna be a representation of that. So as a man, bro, you can't be out here going to chase the things that aren't good for you. That's relationships, that's spending money you don't need to, being frivolous with your money, not having any structure. That's not learning how to say no, bro. That's a whole nother video, bro. Learning how to say no as a man is extremely crucial, bro. It's extremely crucial. Relationships, you know what I'm saying? People you're not supposed to be around. People who aren't good for you. People you're not aligning yourself with. You're not aligning yourself with the people who aren't going in the direction you're supposed to be going. You know what I'm saying? Like, these are things you have to be doing as a man, and that's going to require you being boring. That's going to require you saying no to a lot of things and people. And you can't feel some type of way. You can't feel like you're missing out, because this is why people quit, bro. To get said task, or accomplish said thing, we inherently all know what is supposed to be done to achieve that goal, correct? But here's where people fall off, bro. You know, everybody's at the finish line, 10-year plan. Like, this is going to be a 10-year long roadmap journey, bro. That if you stick with it for 10 years, you will get gold. But let's say there's 30 people at the line. 30 people at the line, you know, year one, 5 people fall off. So now we're at what? 25? Fast forward to 3 years. 10 people fall off. Now we at what? 15? Now we're at 6 years. We're at 15, another 5 fall off. You know what I'm saying? Now we at 10. 5 years. Like, over time, if you're doing the right things, because a lot of people aren't disciplined, a lot of people want handouts, a lot of people want the waist trainers, a lot of people want the 90-day workout plans, a lot of people want the tummy teas, a lot of people want Ozempic, a lot of people want therapy instead of fixing themselves. When you're doing the small monotonous things for a long period of time, you will understand a lot of people aren't consistent. A lot of people aren't disciplined. A lot of people do not have what it takes to be successful. $10,000 a month is a lot to a lot of people. $10,000 a month to somebody that actually makes consistent $10,000 a month for years on it is nothing. But their mind is so small that what's so normal to you is like so far reach to them. This is why a lot of people fall off. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't have their mind doesn't have the magnitude to dream of something that seems so far reach and actually go for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you tell somebody you're trying to make like 30, 50K a month, and they look at you like you're crazy. Oh no, I'm just gonna work my 9 to 5. That's too much work. So you mean to tell me you rather just chill and not even try? Like, that's the thing. A lot of people, they don't even want to try to be successful or separate themselves from the pack. They get complacent. Look at your elders. They were complacent. I don't surround myself with people who are complacent. They're dangerous. They'll extract resources. They always want handouts. They're fucking lazy. You know what I'm saying? As a man, you have to put in the work, bro. Nobody cares that you're going through therapy. Nobody cares that nobody died in your family. Nobody cares that girl you were with for 10 years and you have 4 children broke up with you and put you on child support and took 75% of what you own, and now you're only allowed to see your kids one Saturday every month, or every Saturday every month from 4 to 9 p.m. Don't nobody care about nothing. Nobody cares, bro. She was only with you because you had the results that she wanted at the time anyway. But see what you did? You got complacent. You became the man she wasn't attracted to. She was attracted to the guy who was going to the gym 5-6 days a week, who was focused on his work, who was focused on his studies. You wasn't even prioritizing her. You know, the best relationships happen by accident. Honestly. That's why I think you should really, if you're really trying to be, a lot of people, there's a lot of hate when it comes to this whole red pill and relationships crisis and everything about how you really need to marry your best friend, bro. You know what I'm saying? Your best friend is gonna make it easy. Your best friend is gonna, I'm not saying make it easy as if you don't have to put in any work, but when y'all going out here spending all this bread and trying to buy girls' attention to prove to her that that she should take you seriously, it's like, bro, for what? You know what I'm saying? The person you're gonna thrive with the most is the person who's gonna make it easy for you, the person who's not gonna make you jump through hoops. You know what I'm saying? The person who's gonna be comfortable with you taking them to cookout or a drive-in movie or just a stroll in the park, doing something, bringing her to your lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? Not taking her on these dinner dates so she could take pictures of her plate and post on her close friends, so all her other niggas could get jealous. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't need to be trying to take girls seriously like that. You know what I'm saying? Looks play a factor, but they shouldn't be the end all be all, bro. You know what I'm saying? Y'all aligning yourself to the wrong people, bro. And your life is going to be a reflection of the people you choose to hang around on a daily basis. And the person you choose to lay down with, the person you choose to be in a long-term relationship with, they can ultimately be the downfall. That's why I recommend guys, bro, just really going like monk mode, bro. Just focusing on what you got to do, regardless of how you feel, regardless of where the relationship is with that girl, bro. Because she needs to go through all phases of life with you. She needs to be with you when you're building, when you're broke, and when you have money, bro. That's going to really determine if that girl is really for you, bro. Because like I said earlier, bro, you need to be dating people that's going in the direction you're going. Not the person that's in the moment, not the girl you met downtown that y'all got drunk and y'all was drinking vodka Red Bull and she got hammered and y'all was smashed and now you want to take her seriously. You're taking the girl seriously you met in a club who went there in the first place to attract other guys, and you just happen to be the lucky one. You thought the relationship was gonna work out. No, bro. You don't need to be finding no girls out in the club. You don't need to be finding no girls out in the club or in the bar and striving them, take them seriously, bro. Any girl you meet out there that's drinking, partying with a bunch of girls, having fun, wearing skimpy dresses, wearing provocative clothing, they need to be recreational use only. That's a fact. Any girl you meet out in those type of environments, recreational use only. They don't deserve to be wives. But aside from that, bro, you got to be focused on the shit that you need to be doing at all times, bro, because nobody gives a damn about a poor man. Nobody gives a damn. No girl gives a damn about a guy who doesn't have it all together. Contrary to popular belief, contrary to what they say in these vows, oh, for rich or for poor, statistics are showing that 80% of women are leaving these men, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it's not infidelity. Infidelity isn't the main reason. It's not the main cause of divorces. No girl wants a man who can't provide for them. You know what I'm saying? So you need to be putting yourself in the position to live abundantly for yourself. You know what I'm saying? And then, I mean, if the right one, I ain't even saying it's the right one, bro, because, bro, they all ours at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? They all ours at the end of the day. But if you choose to be in a relationship and take a girl seriously, you have to be comfortable with providing that experience for her, bro. And it has to be the right one. I'm not saying every girl you got to be with, like, you need to be providing this lifestyle, but for everybody out there, there's somebody else out there for them. But it just comes to you vetting effectively, building yourself to the best version possible you can be. You know what I'm saying? Physically, mentally, spiritually, financially, most important. Taking care of yourself, having your priorities straight. And then once you do a real assessment to where you feel like you're in a position to provide and give a day or two out the week to bring this person into your lifestyle to where you can vet them effectively, you know what I'm saying, to see if they're for you or not, then you could start dabbling with relationships. But if you're a man, bro, I truly think, bro, your life should be boring. It should be repetitive. It should be monotonous. You should be striving for more every single day. You should be doing the right thing every single day. You should be putting yourself out there to a bigger audience. All y'all guys are scared to turn on the camera, bro. It's a lot of y'all out there just like me, who got mindsets just like me, if not make more money than me, if not smarter than me, and y'all just suppressing yourselves, bro. Being a lone wolf is gonna get you killed. In an era that's transitioning through like AI technology and all this like digital shit, you need to be online. It's gonna be uncomfortable at first. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna feel like people are judging you, but it don't matter what you feel like, bro. It's about what you need to start doing to change your life, to change your family tree, to provide a better life for you, to get other streams of income, to attract the audience of like-minded individuals who are going in the direction you're going or want to go in the direction you're going. All this shit matters, bro. But if you really want to be successful, bro, you gotta be boring, bro. And that's the end all be all.